In Florida, a 7-Eleven employee devised a clever scheme to quietly siphon money from the store right under everyone's nose. By secretly loading funds onto gift cards during her shifts, she pocketed up to $800 a day without raising suspicion. But no crime is ever perfect. As the missing funds grew, an investigation was launched, and her shocking secret was exposed. How did she pull off this daring theft? What led to her downfall? Let's uncover the details of this audacious heist.
How's it going, bud? You're the gentleman that we're meeting with? Okay. All right, beautiful. So what's going on?
Can I show you the... Oh, okay. So I have a 19 locations. So
Okay.
this is the location that I'm having some issues. I just took over that a few months back, right?
Okay.
So every time they have audit, inventory, 7-Eleven, they do their stuff. I'm short. I was trying to find what is going on.
Okay.
It has to be, according to our business, most of the time is employees steal it.
Right.
Not the... Well, customer steal, but not...
Right.
They steal candy, how much? $1,
Right.
$2, $3, right?
Yeah.
But I have a $15,000 shortage, almost.
All right.
How much?
$15,000.
Yeah, that's...
Well, 14,900 something,
Yeah.
right? I don't have the report yet. It's just estimated.
Okay.
Then I was trying to dig out, what is happening? Why is that?
Mm-hmm.
From the cash on 19th, I think, Friday, I had $816 short from the register.
Right.
Then I go like, you know what? I'm busy guy, right, in the north.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to spend some time and find out.
Okay.
Then one of the employees see that she took $405 something. This is on the video. I have that. So I'm going to share with you guys anyway.
Okay.
So I said, you know what? Forget the 15. This is what I have right now.
Right.
I want to move forward with that thing. So I want the...
All right. So right now we have, today what we're dealing with is we're dealing with $400 and something.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure that's clear.
Yes.
All right. So today we're dealing with $400.
Yeah.
With that being said, this employee, are you looking to fire them and issue them a trespass warning, or are you looking to press charges on them as well? All right. So you're looking to press charges. Okay. So, okay.
No mercy.
Okay, no problem.
Hard-working money, man.
Okay. What is the employee's name that you...
Her first name is Tamara, T-A-M-A-R-A.
T-A-M-A-R-A?
Correct.
Okay.
I don't know the last name.
Okay, you don't know the last name. Okay.
But I have all of those information.
Right, we'll get that once we go inside. Yeah. And is she on duty right now?
She's on there right now.
All right, so we're going to go in there. We're going to go with you. I still have to question her, of course.
Yeah.
But now you have video
I do have the
showing
video.
her taking... Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Are you inside? Oh, okay.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
My name is Officer Damian Ferriello. I'm with the Delray Beach Police Department. This is Officer Swanson. He's my buddy. The reason we're here today is because this is Russell. Do you know who Russell is?
It's my boss.
He's your boss. Okay. So Russell has concerns that you have stolen from the store.
What?
Okay. So before we talk about it all, I'm just going to read you something. Okay. This is real fast. I'm sure you've seen this like in the movies and stuff like that.
It's on this one.
All right. So I am required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any of my questions. Do you understand that?
I what?
You have the right to remain silent and not answer any of my questions. Do you understand that?
Your question?
Yeah, like in other words, if I ask you questions, you don't have to answer.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one of your rights. That's your first right. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand that?
Statement?
Yeah, in other words, like, I can't have this gentleman shake the truth out of you.
You speak English, okay? Or do you need somebody in a different language to help us out?
I'm not speaking it very well, but I'm not speaking it very well.
Okay. What language would you prefer?
I'm Creole.
Okay. Try to get Creole to do this.
Do we have one?
Right.
Tamara, do you have your ID on you by any chance?
No.
Could I see your ID, please? Thank you. Okay, so here, let's go over here in this area. This is where we're. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Here you go. Okay. You feel okay over back here, right? This is a nice safe area. This is where we're out of the limelight. All right. So, okay. So, any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand what that means?
You told me in statement.
Yeah. So, in other words, if I'm asking you questions, any statement that you tell me, you have to give it of your own free will. In other words, he can't shake it out of you. You have to tell us because you want to tell us. Okay? Do you understand that?
I need to try.
Okay. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. Do you understand what that means? No? Okay, so what that means is, in other words, right now, I just want to have a conversation with you. If you don't want to have a conversation with me, unless you have a lawyer around, you have that right. Okay? All right, but I'm not going to ask you anything that you don't want to answer unless you're willing to answer it, okay? If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. So, Tamara, what that means is, in other words, if you can't afford a lawyer, then what will happen is they will provide one for you. Okay? Do you understand that?
Can call someone to test it for me?
Well, I don't have someone on duty right now, but I mean, you seem like you understood me very perfectly clear when I was asking for the ID and everything. I believe if you work in the store, you deal with people that are speaking English all day long. I believe that you understand these things that I'm telling you. If you need clarification on what I'm trying to say, I'll clarify it for you. I don't mind taking, I don't care if we spend the next half hour just talking about these things. I just want to make sure you understand your rights, okay? Because I don't want you to feel uncomfortable, okay? I understand this is an uncomfortable situation because, of course, we're here with your boss and you're being accused of something. But I want to try to make sure you just understand your rights, okay? That's all we're doing right now, okay? So I don't want you being nervous. I'm going to read that last one to you again. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statements and during any questioning. So what that means is if you can't afford to hire your own attorney, then they will provide one for you. Do you understand that? Yes, you do? I just need a verbal yes or no. But I just need a verbal yes or no. Like, in other words, I need you to say yes or no. Like, do you understand that if you can't afford an attorney, they will provide one for you?
Yeah.
Okay. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any of my questions, you are privileged to remain silent. Do you know what that means? All right, so that means if I ask you a question and you don't want to answer, you have the ability to remain silent. You can tell me, Officer Fariolo, I don't want to answer that. Or you could just call me Damien. You don't even have to call me Officer Fariolo, okay? All right. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. You know what that means? All right, that's back to the big guy. I can't threaten you to make a statement and say, if you don't make a statement, he's going to beat you up. I can't do something like that. That's not true. And I can't make you a promise. I can't say, oh, if you make a statement to me, then I'm going to let you go scot-free and you can go live on with your life. Okay? Anything that I say to you is, going to be just questions regarding what we're talking about for today's incident. Okay? Do you understand that? Yeah, I need a yes or no verbal.
Yes or no?
Yeah, yes or no. Do you understand that I can't threaten you to make you make a statement?
Okay, they don't.
What's that?
I understand they don't.
Okay, but you understand that I can't threaten you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any statement can be and will be used against you in the court of law. You understand that?
Maybe.
Any statement. So in other words, anything you say, what's going to happen is anything that you say right now is going to be used one day in court because right now, like I said, you're being accused of stealing. So you're being accused of stealing. You know what stealing is, right?
Stealing.
Yeah. What is stealing? Do you know what stealing is?
Stealing.
Yeah, it's stealing.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. So, in other words, when you make any statements about it, that can be used in court. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Okay, you do. Okay, so you understand your rights as I've read them to you. Okay. Yes, you do?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, you understand. Okay. So with that being said, okay. Basically, Russell, as we determined, Russell is your manager, right? Or your boss?
My boss.
Okay, he's the big boss, right? I think he owns a bunch of these places. Okay. Russell has noticed that some money has been going missing from here.
Money.
Money.
Okay.
All right. So, with that being said, Russell was very concerned. So then he noticed one day that $800 and something was missing.
800.
But so what Russell did, hello?
My brother-in-law, he's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right, thank you. So what Russell did the day that he realized that there was $800 missing is he went and reviewed the video. You know that there's surveillance video. You know there's cameras in the sky everywhere. Look, right there, there's one.
Yeah.
So you know there's cameras watching you when you work. You know it's there for your protection too, because it's there in case you get robbed or something like that. But it's also for his protection to make sure his employees aren't stealing from him. When he went and watched the video, and he showed me the video, do you know what we saw in the video? From Friday, this past Friday, last Friday. Do you know what we saw?
Friday.
4 days ago.
Yeah.
4 days.
Sunday, Saturday, Friday. Monday,
Oh,
Friday.
wait,
So
today's Tuesday.
today's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. So okay, but you
5 days ago.
5 days ago, Friday.
So 5 days ago, on Friday, the day before the weekend, he watched the video, and do you know what we saw in the video? Do you know what we saw? Okay, I'm going to tell you what I saw, okay? And then maybe you could tell me why, okay? I saw you put $400 on a gift card that you then put into your purse.
Friday.
Friday. It's on video. You put $400 on a gift card, and then you put the gift card in your purse, but you never put $400 in the drawer. So when you put the $400 on the gift card, that's like stealing $400 from the cash register because you put it on the gift card. Do you know what I'm talking about? There was no customers in the store. This happened around 11:30 a.m. So close to this time, this happened.
Friday. Friday.
Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. $400. You don't remember taking $400 on a gift card?
What? Yeah, I load.
Huh?
I load Friday.
Oh, yeah. So how come, why did you take the $400 and put it on the gift card? Do you want to see the video of it?
No. I saw that.
You saw the video?
But the video.
No, I'm saying I could show you the video of you doing it. You want to see the video
Which video?
of you putting the $400 on the gift card? I'm asking you why you did that. Is there a reason that you did that? Like, why would you need to take $400?
We know that you did it. We want to know why. We, him and me is we, and Russ too. He seems like a nice enough guy. Why did you steal that money? Not did you, why did you? We know you did. We want to know why you did.
Why I did?
Why did you steal the money?
Why I did?
Why did you put the $400 on the gift card and put it in your purse?
Maybe the the gift card.
Maybe the what?
The gift card?
The gift card. Can I load? But I saw that. Oh my God. I load on it.
She just can't process it fast enough.
No,
Figure
she's
out
processing.
the story.
But
Figure out the story.
she's trying to figure out what we want to hear. I don't want you to tell me what you think we want to hear. You're a smart girl. I can tell you're smart, and I can tell you understand. Okay, so you don't have to think about a story. You don't have to try to convince me that you can't understand me. All we're trying to ask is, listen. We're trying to figure out why you put $400 on a gift card. Because if he goes back, see, right now is a good time for you being honest. Because if he goes back and finds more stuff on you, then I'm going to have to put a lot of charges on you. Right now, we're giving you an opportunity to be honest with us and tell you why you did that, and if there's any other times that you have taken money. Because right now, he knows that over the past, how long? Well, over the past month?
Yeah.
Over the past month, he's out around $14,000. Now, I'm only telling you 400 of it that I know is you right now. But if you make me do a lot of extra work and make him do a lot of extra work and everything for us to figure out who took the rest of the $14,000, then that's going to become a big felony case, and you'll probably go to jail for a long time.
You understand so far? Because here's my next one. If you're not going to tell me why you took it, my next question is, who taught you to do that? Who taught you to go in the register and put $400 on a card and then take it? Another employee here told you to do that? Or did you figure it out on your own?
Another employee?
What's the matter?
No.
Okay. You're just asking us the same things that we're saying over and over. He's saying, in other words, did you figure that out? Or did someone teach you that you could scam the system by putting $400 on a gift card? Because I saw you had it written down on a little piece of paper. You didn't even have the gift card out because you were trying to be less suspicious. Do you know what suspicious is? You're trying to be less obvious. All right?
Sneaky.
Yes, very sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky.
Camera, I have everything in the phone. I have it.
We want to know.
They want to
We want to know
why
who
did
told
that
you to do it.
and
Who taught you?
to do that. Did somebody ask?
Oh, who told me?
Yeah. Did anybody tell you to do this? And be honest with me. Be honest with them.
No.
Nobody told you to do that, right? You did on your own. Whatever you did, nobody told you.
Whatever I did,
Yeah.
nobody.
Like no other employee tell you, hey, do this. So I can find out maybe somebody is behind also and making you do this.
I don't know.
So you did on your own. Nobody helped you. Nobody give you the idea. Tamara, don't stop it. We talk all the time. We
Yes,
talk.
I know.
Yeah. So
Nobody.
why you be stopping when we talk?
You're just trying to think of a lie.
I
He's
know.
very busy right now processing a lie. All you got to do is tell us the truth,
Just tell them
and we
the
can
truth.
figure it out.
Yeah.
That'll help us figure it out. If there's somebody else we're looking for, or if we're only looking for you. Who showed you to put the money on the card like that, and then put the card in your pocketbook? Another employee here must have showed you. I don't think you're smart enough to come up with that idea yourself.
I don't know. I think she's pretty smart. I think she's playing us right now. Or she thinks she's playing us.
So I have another question. Did you do that today since morning? Because I don't know what happened today.
Today?
Did you do anything like that?
Any cards today?
No.
No?
All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to be placing you under arrest. Okay? You're going to jail because of the crime. You're not really talking to us, so if I can't really talk to you, I don't want to waste your time, I don't want to waste his time, I don't want to waste our time. So I'm going to just put you under arrest because you're not talking to us. So I'm going to have you put your hands behind your back. All right?
But I don't know.
But we do know. You know, I know,
But
he knows.
also, I tell you, nobody asked me.
You're not telling me anything. That's the thing. You're wasting my time. And if you waste my time, listen, I'm gonna be cool with you, but if you're wasting my time, I don't like when people waste my time.
Okay, but I know I make my mistake,
Okay?
but I can I can't. Can I can I give my I can give my I can give my oh my I can give I can do the check.
Well, the check, he's probably going to withhold your check anyways. He's definitely not going to be paying you your check.
You know what? Let me just grab it.
Copy, not stopping, walking towards public.
Right, he's probably not going to be paying you your check. I mean, the thing is, you stole at least $400 from him. I don't know how much you make on your checks. But the thing is, you're going to go to jail right now because you're not cooperating. You're not helping us out.
But
So I just got a property. It was neat view with it open like this. You can see several gift cards.
Are you in front of public or just past it?
You understand the gift cards?
it's this one.
Huh? This one?
That's how it's
Copy.
for me. It's
Oh,
my
that
thing.
one's yours.
Place 3536, copy.
It's my bag.
Okay.
Where the complainant victim is 97 in the area, and he did confirm that's the correct subject.
Now, which of these gift cards can you identify as ones that you sell here?
It's
I
only
sell the
one.
eBay, I sell the vanilla.
No, it's only one.
See, right now you're communicating real well.
No, I try to understand. That's why I try to figure.
no. You're playing.
It's okay.
But this one.
It's this bank.
Please, we're going to pull those all out real fast and we'll help you identify any of them that are yours. All right, let me have you put your hands behind your back. All right? Mara, you got to put your hands behind your back.
Turn
You
around.
got to turn around. Put your palms
Your
together
wrist.
like you're praying. All right? You want to put your palms together like you're praying. All right? Let me see the other hand. No, you got to put your other hand. Come on.
This
Put
one
your
is not
palms
me.
together like you're praying. Your palms, yeah, like that.
She paid a steep price for her bold scheme, charged with felony grand theft, sentenced to 5 years of probation, and ordered to repay over $14,000. Did she really think she could get away with it forever? What do you think about this incident? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support us and stay updated with our latest videos. This is Bodycam Chronicles. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next incidents.